September, Michael Branch made his full debut at Goodison Park, the youngest player ever to do so. And
Kanchelskis was the scourge of Sheffield Wednesday last season. His hat-trick at Hillsborough on the penultimate Saturday meant that Wednesday were among a cluster of clubs that could have gone down. But currently it's Everton who are in the bottom six. Strikers Paul Rideout and Duncan Ferguson are both ruled out now for 6 weeks with injury. So 17-year-old Michael Branch plays up front, while in defence, where Dave Watson is still missing, Craig Short plays with a pain-killing injection. John Ebrell replaces Anders Limpar in midfield. Come to think of it, I've not come across a single Premiership team this season who've had all their players fit. There must be a moral in that somewhere. Sheffield Wednesday, for example, are without the likes of Mark Pembridge, Wayne Collins and Lee Briscoe. They prefer Steve Nicol in midfield to Graham Hyde, and up front David Hurst returns after an ankle injury. He was a player in whom Everton were interested not long ago, and now with a new share issue imminent, Joe Royle will again surely be in the market for a striker. At the moment, Royle faces an FA disrepute charge, and his opposite number, David Pleat, is also in the news, the target for remarks allegedly made by Arsenal's Ian Wright. Referee Paul Alcock, who last week sent off Carlton Palmer of Leeds for repeated tackles from behind. Today it's Everton in blue shirts and white shorts playing from left to right. Here is Kanchelskis, and this is Graham Stuart, and Branch is coming in. Nice bright start, which is what Everton are looking for today. Disappointment of the Coca-Cola defeat at York, matched only, I suppose, by Sheffield Wednesday's exit at Oxford. Branch comes near post this time. Valiant defending by Des Walker, and again Kanchelskis. And this is Reggie Blinker. Foul by Parkinson. Just coming in on the ankle of Blinker. Here's Booth. Finds Blinker. He's got Trustful to his left. Hurst is further over. And David Hurst finding a good position, and there was no flag from the linesman. Or should I say from the assistant referee. It's Blinker's cross. Seemed to catch Everton sucked in a bit there, and Hurst might have done better. It's a good-looking ball by Hinchcliffe to Kanchelskis. Everton have got 4 men up for this. Kanchelskis obviously felt he didn't need any help, because while they waited, he tested Pressman. Oh, it's a good-looking ball for Branch. Walker trying to get to him. And still Branch. Penalty. Given against Des Walker. There was a protest coming in from the goalkeeper and from other players who are going up to the referee in numbers. But Paul Alcock took one look at that and pointed. Michael Branch, 17 years old, he's a good turner with the ball, one of his qualities. Des Walker, who's been in penalty drama just recently, seemed there to make contact with the ball first before he touched the legs of Branch. In that sense, he may feel he's been the victim of another harsh decision, Walker. But the fact is, it's a penalty for Everton, and Unsworth will take it, the captain. Crossbar trembling, and Parkinson's effort goes away for a corner, and an opportunity goes by for Everton. Unsworth gave it the full crack, but it came back off the bar. Sheffield Wednesday may feel there's some divine justice in that. It's a corner to Everton, to be taken by Hinchcliffe. So fun and games here after 6 minutes. That's a foul by Blinker on Speed, and Speed pushes Blinker in the chest. And temper's running quite high after that incident. Well, there's all sorts of debate at the moment about defenders tackling from behind, sliding in from the side, and the law is very strict on it. But Walker would doubtless claim there that he made contact with the ball first. Barrett. But in the end, it was rather too elaborate on Everton's part. Here's Booth to Blinker. That was rather given away, and now Kanchelskis picking up Parkinson's pass, two to his left. Branch has slipped a bit, and Kanchelskis has scored inside the near post. Well, he tried that a few minutes ago, and Pressman saved, but this time he found the gap. And the guy who always seems to turn it on against Sheffield Wednesday has scored against them again. Andrei Kanchelskis. He's up against Stefanovic here, and he squeezes that shot inside the near post of Kevin Pressman. 17 minutes gone, and Everton in front with last season's top scorer, who got 16 in the league then. Here's Blinker. Oh, a poor effort really by Whittingham from not a bad position. Well, this will be slight relief to Joe Royle, because his team was still mentally celebrating the goal, I think. And that's trustful, but he wasn't with the ball there. Turning, Stefanovic, Speed's moving up with Stuart to his left. Well, don't think he was aware they were there, although the goalkeeper's touch could have taken the ball on. Barrett. Kanchelskis is waiting for a pass from Ebrel, but the applause is for Michael Branch. It was a very good turn, and he was close to setting up the second goal. Barrett. Ebrel again. Three waiting. And it was Branch coming in behind Graham Stuart, who got the touch. Everton have made a bit of a discovery here. The 17-year-old is showing signs of having what it takes. But the play is very much compressed into the Sheffield Wednesday half. And that hasn't helped, really. A header by Walker. And neither has the one at the other end by Ebrel helped Everton. And Hurst is there. And the goal was absolutely empty. It was a mistake by John Ebrel that sold Southall a bit short. And the goal was gaping. David Hurst couldn't find the net from distance. Stuart. Branch's flick. Kanchelskis. Made room for the shot. Well, it's exciting stuff from Andrei Kanchelskis and Everton, but you've got to say that some of Sheffield Wednesday's defending in this first half has been very sloppy. Kanchelskis from Ebrel. Again, he's got support to his left from three other Everton players. Gary Speed going left to right now. Here's Speed. Stuart far post. Oh, that's where it should have gone. That's where it was meant to go from Gary Speed. But Pressman stuck an arm out and stopped it. It would have been a tap-in for Stuart there for 2-0. And it wouldn't have flattered Everton. Trustful. Here comes Blinker. Parkinson doing a solid job there, and Branch will find Kanchelskis, and Stuart's on the far side. Kanchelskis again, and how wasteful. You have to say that's wasteful, and he will know that. The openings they've had, Everton, they could have been 4 or 5 up, no trouble at all. But it's only one, and the man who's caused so much of the damage has also been the biggest culprit. Coming up to half-time. Trustful. He's found some room there. But that was one of the few moments when Sheffield Wednesday did look to be on their game, because Everton are the team who've restored their supporters' faith in this first half. Andrei Kanchelskis scored 1, could have had a hat-trick. Unsworth missed a penalty, and other opportunities went begging. Michael Branch looking lively up front, but as for Sheffield Wednesday, you've got to say some of their defending was pretty dreadful. Just how much of a turning point early in the season, I wonder, was that defeat of Sheffield Wednesday at Arsenal, all going so well till then. Well, David Pleat's got quite a lot to think about just at the moment. That was a challenge by Joe Parkinson, but Blinker comes away for Sheffield Wednesday, looks for Booth, interception by Unsworth, then it's Parkinson's pass, and Everton are away again with Kanchelskis. He's got 2 ahead of him. One of them is Stuart here. Now Branch. Taking on Stefanovic. Pulls it back. Stuart has scored. It's his first of the season. It's Everton's second on the day. Michael Branch deservedly gets the congratulations for setting it up. But it has been an awfully long time coming, bearing in mind the ascendancy they've enjoyed. Just under the hour, Branch pulls it back under challenge, and Graham Stuart shoots to the net. Not under challenge, it should be said. He licked Stefanovic here and got the cross in, but where were the Wednesday defenders when Stuart shot? Absolutely nowhere. 2-0, trustful for Sheffield Wednesday to Humphreys. And Goodison is in a good mood at present, because they were really entitled to expect the second goal, the Everton fans, a lot sooner than that, the way the game has gone. Parkinson, and look at this, it's 4 against 3 again. I don't believe how often they've been outnumbered. Kanchelskis. I've rarely seen a defence in the Premiership so often apparently a man short against the number of attackers. Everton have got all the room in the world here. Which won't displease Joe Royle, but it certainly will displease his opposite number. Blinker. Again, it's the midfield duo of Everell and Parkinson who break it up. Now Branch, all good running by Kanchelskis. It's still Michael Branch. Goes alone. And goes close. Well, it's always exciting when a new young player comes into the game at top level. And you'll be hearing a lot more about Michael Branch. Of that, there can be no doubt. This is Parkinson. Now it's Barrett. Oh, and Nolan slipped, and that's given Kanchelskis lots of room. 3 players waiting. Stuart again. Saved this time by Pressman. The rebound just evading speed. Well, he could have had his second there, could Graham Stuart. Perhaps feels he should have done. And here's Williams. Didn't reach its target that pass, and look at this. It's Stuart. Oh, there's a man completely in the hole. Oh dear me. Kanchelskis was in a wonderful position, and Stuart didn't get that crossfield pass right. But it might matter now. Kanchelskis again. Good save, great save. How many could he and Everton have had? I've lost count, but Pressman denied them that one. Kanchelskis coming in on his right foot, and that's a very, very good stop. But Wednesday looking overwhelmed again. And Hinchcliffe takes the corner. Joe Roy will be thinking, well, lots of chances. Should we have taken more? And the answer has to be yes. That was rather unnecessary by Trustful. So with 3 minutes to go, Andy Hinchcliffe to take the free kick for Everton. Craig Short is up again. And Branch! Well, he's no need to feel too deflated. Had an excellent match, the 17-year-old, and would have just capped it there if he could have turned that in. It cleared the defenders. But well, stretching with his right foot rather than his left, he put it over. Is there anything here in the way of a late consolation for Sheffield Wednesday? They've shown little sign of it. Hyde. Trustful. There's Atherton, taken away from him by Hinchcliffe, but it's all over. Everton return to winning ways with a performance that will please their supporters. Graham Stuart getting the second goal, but frankly, there should have been many, many more. Michael Branch can look back on a very good all-round display, although he didn't score. Kanchelskis again really drove the knife into Sheffield Wednesday at times. And while Everton walk off with a fortnight ahead to dwell on a good result, Sheffield Wednesday have 2 weeks to work on many things, because today, frankly, they could have been beaten by a much heavier score.
Joe, it all came right for Everton today. What was different from this match compared to recent performances?
Well, particularly from York attitude. I mean, we went out and straight from the start. We got on top of the game. I don't know why we went right at York. I mean, our preparation was the same. Credit York with playing well, but realistically, you saw a good side today. A side who played a lot of good football and made chances, but it's a puzzle sometimes.
Mind you, I mean, you were a top 6 side last season, and you certainly don't look like a side that started today in the bottom 6.
No, quite honestly, we have missed chances to win games. You know, against Middlesbrough, we were 1-0 up here, and the game, like today, should have been out of sight. And we were hanging on, you know, hoping that our goals would count, and they did.
Well played, Andre. What did you think of the game?
Yeah, it's a good game, great game, very good. A lot of chances from Everton. Of course, a lot of chances for me. Sometimes very good saves keeper, sometimes very bad for me play.